This is the demonstration about how to inject your sample in a GC, this flame ionization detector, and how to prepare the software for your injection. This is the GC. This is the oven part, which behind the door you can find your GC column. Here is the injection port where we're going to inject our sample shortly. Don't touch it because it's hot. And here we find our flame ionization detector. Please don't cover the openings of the flame ionization detector with any paper. Here we find the screen of your where we can set all the parameters belonging to your GC. First, make sure that you have loaded the right program. This is FPPF alcohol, and then we can have a look at the various parameters. We're not going to change anything, but this is the injector. It says no injectors because you're going to do a hand injection. This is the inlet with the injection port temperature, the set pressure, and the split ratio 50:1, which means that 98% of your sample will be thrown away and 2% will actually enter the column. Here you can find the details of your column. Again, you can find the injection pressure and the linear speed. In the next icon we can find the oven settings, and we're working currently at 100 degrees and a hold time of 5 minutes. Then your run will end automatically. And we have a flame ionization detector. None of this needs to be changed. So now we're going to prepare the GC for the injection. We go to within the method and run control program, we go to run control and we click on sample info. On sample info you can find where the data will be written. It's in the subdirectory FPPF2015, and here you can enter the data belonging to your sample. So now we're going to inject calibration solution. And now it says run in progress, waiting for injection. So now we're going to inject the sample. We have a syringe and we have our sample. We pierce the sample septum. We take a little bit of sample to flush the syringe. You can empty that on a piece of paper, and then we're going to take a real sample. We take about 1 millimeter of sample. We wipe the needle, and to check if there's any sample in your syringe, we withdraw the piston and you see an interface between your sample and air. If you don't see such an interface, probably your needle is clogged or you sampled air. So we push down the piston again till it reads about 2 microliters. We don't want to inject the dead volume in the syringe. Then we're going to inject into the GC. Hold your syringe with 2 hands and make sure that the piston cannot move by holding your finger to the piston. Then we're going to let the syringe rest on the septum. There's a little piece of rubber on top of your injector. And now we're going to pierce the septum with your needle, and we lower the entire syringe, and when it has at the lowest point we push down the piston to inject the sample. Immediately afterwards we withdraw the entire syringe. So now we're going to perform the injection. We lower the syringe, we push, and then we press start to give it trigger to the computer that the sampling can start. And if you look at the screen, it now says run in progress data acquisition. You should also see a red line in your screen at the moment of injection. This ends the demonstration of injecting into a GC.